Welcome back, everybody. Automotive Inc. here. Today, we are going to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart when it comes to automotive news. And this one involves the manual transmission and who is the only truck manufacturer left that even offers one. Before we get started, please smash the subscribe button. Helps a small channel out. Thumbs up at the end of the video and the notification bell so you know I'm posting new content. Now you can always go over to the channel, head up to the search bar and check for automotive news, reviews, how-tos, car fixes, etc. and so forth. We have everything on there. But I do appreciate everybody that's came back and everybody that is new to the channel, so make sure you do that. So a near and dear thing to me is basically the manual transmission. Whether I'm driving a semi or a car or whatever, I miss that little piece of driving enthusiasm. And as you guys know, since the mid-2000s, manufacturers have been beginning to phase them out across the board. There are a few cars that have left of them, a few little foreign imports that have them, but at the end of the day, they're really moving away from it in a lot of areas, and that to me is a huge bummer. I think it's a skill that a lot of people need to learn, and I'd rather drive an 18-speed commercial vehicle over an automated one any day. Now, but when it comes to trucks, that's really where the manual transmission is sorely missed. Ford got rid of their F-150 with the stick shift back in 2008. Chevy dropped their manual transmission in 2007. And believe it or not, the Ram HD had it all the way up into 2018. So if you're looking for a smash box and you need a HD, the only one you're going to get one in is a Cummins, and you're going to have to look pre-18 to get it. And it's probably going to hold its value very well because a lot of people still trust manuals over automatics. But as you guys know, they had them in smaller trucks too. Well, most of the manufacturers dropped them off when the S10 left and the original Ford Ranger left. And when the Maverick came out, no stick. Actually, Nissan dropped theirs in 2019. They had a little 6-speed manual, dropped that in 2019, which is kind of a bummer. And then Jeep even phased out their 6-speed manual in the Gladiator pickup in 2024. So 2025, no more manual transmission in that vehicle. And to me, again, that is a huge bummer. So you're probably asking, who's the last one, right? I mean, they don't make a manual and super anymore unless you get a S or a WRX, and those are very, very hard to come by. Yeah, you can get a Honda Sport, I think up till last year, at least with a manual, but it's a front-wheel drive car. But who makes the last one in 25? Well, there's one standalone, and this is where I'm going to tip my hat, the Toyota Tacoma, all right? I've always thought the Toyota Tacoma was a cool pickup, even back when it was just a little Toyota pickup. I'm not even sure what they called it. And it was just a good little pickup with a very reliable manual transmission, and that is it. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what's the catch? Toyota's going to offer a 6-speed manual. Well, Toyota knows it has its loyal followers just like most brands do, and they basically really haven't hinge-pinned anybody on getting it. So if you want to get a 6-speed manual Toyota, you can get one in the SR5. You can get one in some of the TRDs, depending on how they're built. The only caveat is you're going to get the down-tune turboed engine. That's not a big deal. I mean, we're not talking, this is a small pickup, plenty of power, plenty of torque, but they did lower those numbers a little bit. You know, so if I look through here, instead of getting 278 horsepower and 317 torque, you're going to get 228 and 243. The very, very best thing, though, is typically when that happens, manufacturers have to drop the tow ratings. And they kept the tow ratings and payload exactly the same. Now, the reason why you can't get a hybrid one is because their 8-speed automatic is smashed in with the nuances and stuff of that hybrid system. So unfortunately, you won't be able to get the hybrid one, but they're still saying it's going to return very good fuel economy. I would love to drive one because Toyota's always been really good with the clutch kill, so you don't have to push the clutch in necessarily to start it. And I like that. And so really, the base price of those models is right around $36,900 to get an SR5 and then the TRD Sport and stuff like that. So hardcore manual transmission people, you got to buy a Toyota Tacoma. And I wouldn't say that's a bad choice if you're looking at a small pickup or what they call mid-sized truck in the segment. SR5 comes plenty loaded, but if you want more swag, you want more of the cool wheels and shocks and all that jazz, you can always step up. So I think it's really, really cool of Toyota to have done this. And like I said, I'm going to tip my hat to them on the manual transmission. All those people out there that wish they could find one, you're going to have to go way older to get one. in anything of any model, and they are probably out there, but to be honest with you, as much as I search cars, I don't see a lot of them for sale. So, as always, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. We're going to catch you on the next one.